Welcome to Auditing for Public Accounting. This is our first fully online auditing course in the graduate program, so I hope you actually enjoy the material this semester and appreciate the new way in which the information is going to be delivered. One of the things that I want to point out is that everything that we do in this course is going to go through Blackboard. So I thought that we would spend just a few minutes in terms of going through the Blackboard framework so that we understand what it is that we're actually looking at. What you see here is the primary screen or the course homepage for Auditing for Public Accounting. And in fact, if you click the course homepage, this is exactly where you're going to end up. We have a brief summary of announcements. We have what is due, and you notice that there's something that's going to be due today on August 31st. And then we have on this side over here some very specific links that we're going to go through. If we're interested in going to the discussion area, which is actually a very important piece of this course, is what you're going to see is at this point 3 forums. So we have the introduction forum. I certainly welcome you to introduce yourself. We have a forum on the syllabus and course administration questions. So if you have any specific questions related to the course, this is where you're going to add your questions. And then finally, there is a link here where I'm asking you to confirm that you have signed up for the Roger CPA material, which we'll talk about in just a minute. I want to focus on at least one of the forum areas here. So if we click the forum, the one thing that you notice is that there is a button here for subscribe. I strongly recommend that you subscribe to these forums because what will take place is whenever there is a posting to any of these forums, and you need to sign up for each of these individually, is you will get notified. The reason this is important for you is it helps you to participate in the class discussion, and it's very possible that someone may have posted a question, or I may have posted an answer to one of these questions. The other piece is that if you do want to post to the forum, is you want to create a thread. So you create a thread, you then post a subject area, a subject title, and then the body of your text here. You submit, and then that information is going to go into the forum. We click OK, and we then go back to the 3 individual forums. You notice the next piece here is the announcements. So as I had pointed out, is announcements are the way that I communicate with you. Whenever I set up an announcement, I set it up in such a way that you actually receive an email, which is very important to you because it's through this email that I'm notifying you of exactly what's taking place. So as an example, I sent an announcement this morning that said that you do have until tonight to complete this extra credit assignment. You notice here, and we'll talk about this in terms of the Roger CPA review. As we have talked about, as I've posted in the announcement and as well as what's in the syllabus, is part of your grade is going to be based upon your activity in the Roger CPA. Now I will provide very specific requirements over the next week, but what I'm asking you to do now is to sign up for this. So what this is saying is that by September 4th is that you sign up for the Roger CPA. There is no cost to you, and is all it is that you click the Google link here and you will get this form. You simply put your first and last name, you put your email address, and then you set up what section you're enrolled in and you hit submit. Next week you will be getting an email from Roger CPA. Once you get that, you can then sign up using your password into the system and begin to use the system. And next week I'll provide some guidance related to that. I have set it up so that you can actually go to Roger CPA through this link here, and the link is directed so you can go directly through here, or you can simply go to Roger CPA Review, and you're going to be getting to the point where you can actually sign up with the email and the password that you have received. There are the course unit assignments. If you go to course unit assignments, if there are any assignments that are due, you're going to see these here. There are also course resources. In the course resources right now, what we have is we have the PowerPoint presentations for each of the chapters. As we go through the material, I'll be reviewing these chapters, very similar to a discussion that you see right here. I'll make these available, and these will essentially help you understand the material as we are going forward. There's student help. This is strictly related to student help for Blackboard, and as we had talked about before, is any calendar information. If you actually have several classes, these will show up in the calendar, but we're looking for our auditing and public accounting. Unclick those, and we're going to find any information that is actually due for the auditing and public accounting. So again, the calendar is for your use. As I create assignments that have a due date, these assignments are actually going to show up in the calendar. So that's basically it. Again, the takeaway from this is that it's very important that you keep an active watch on what's taking place in Blackboard. If you're not getting these announcements, please contact our help desk and find out why you're not getting these announcements. But every one of these announcements should be going directly to your email system. In these announcements, there's no way for me to set up an email other than your old Westbury account. So it's very important that you use your old Westbury email account for our communication. And that's basically it. Again, if you want to go to the home page, you click the home. If you want to bring down the links, you click the little button here, and everything you need is going to be right here. If there's additional information, I will be loading this up, but at this point, this is really the starting point for the rest of the semester. I look forward to working with you. I do have office hours in class, but I also am available through Blackboard, and in fact I'll be setting up some Blackboard online time in case anyone is interested in contacting me directly then. So thank you very much, and I'm looking forward to a great semester. Bye-bye.